Are you ready for me to ruin your day? Well, I hope you are, because I'm about to. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to remind you that there are people out there in the world that make you feel so sane, so secure, so happy with yourself that you cannot believe that you exist on the same planet as the same species. But at the very same time, these people vote, these people are a part of our communities, and that makes me really just start to question whether or not free speech is a good thing, because these people have access to free speech, and that's horrifying. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the woke TikToks for this month. Let's take a look, shall we?
I'm a little trans girl, small and cute. These are my pigtails, yes, they're real. When I get all steamed up, I can pout. That tip me over part sounds kind of inappropriate though, so I'm going to stop the song there and keep it kid friendly for all my young followers out there. Stay proud, stay beautiful, and stay kind. Bye.
Is they them wearing a fucking parachute? What the fuck's going on here? Okay, I don't exactly know what has happened here, but there's obviously some brain chemistry that is going in a direction that it's not very familiar with. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, what the fuck? What do I even say to this? This is the thing with reaction videos. When I watch something, you know, you think I could be able to critique something, but honestly, it just, other than the fact that it looks like you've used highlighter to color in your fucking hair, I don't know what's happened here, but it's, fuck me. Holy shit. Actually, I've just done some research, and this is who Kamala Harris will have as the leader of masculinity in America when she beats Donald Trump in November. So that's good. Good on you, America. You're gonna be doing well. She's escaped the elevator? Why did she escape the elevator? Trans and gender diverse people deserve to feel so. No one's running away from that person. No one. It looks like a very nice lady who just happened to be born a man. Oh, of course it's from the Victorian fucking government. Okay, Victoria in Australia, think California in America, whatever the equivalent is in the UK. Woke people, progressive people, painful, the worst. The ones that drive fear into their children's fucking hearts about ice caps melting and them not knowing how to swim yet and then fucking drowning. These people, no one is going into that elevator, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, seeing that person walking in and then running out scared. The unsaid Victorian government, fuck you. Here's one question though. If she had left with a man standing in there, a normal dude dressed, me, in there, would anyone have a problem with it? Myself and that trans person, maybe we've both got penises. So what's the difference? Interesting. Let me know in the comments section, you bigots. Diversity inclusion. Trans flag. I don't know if you know what Mad Monday is, as I play the rest of this video on silent so it doesn't get copyright strike for fucking music. Mad Monday in Australia is the end of a sporting season, and the Monday after, everyone takes it off work, starts drinking at 7 in the morning and drinks all the way through. There's strippers, it's great, but you dress up as something horrific. This person would fit right fucking in. In fact, I'm pretty sure that this is actually just me at a Mad Monday, circa 2015. But I will say this, I've never been harder.
Some straight men are attracted to trans women who haven't had bottom surgery.
Some straight men are attracted to trans women who haven't had bottom surgery. Okay, so straight dudes who are attracted to dicks. Remember, bottom surgery is about not the actual bottom, it's about the front bits. So if you haven't had your penis removed, some straight men are attracted to that, and that is straight.
This is very disconcerting and confusing to women when they find this out, because they think, well, if she hasn't had bottom surgery, then, and you want to play with that part of her, then you can't be 100% straight. But that doesn't make sense, because you have to remember that these are still women. Trans women are women.
Yeah. And if you've got a dick in your mouth, but it belongs to someone who's always been a woman, that's the straightest thing anyone's ever done. Like, you could harvest a field full of crops whilst drinking a beer on the back of a tractor. That's not as straight. That's not as masculine as sucking a fucking woman's cock.
They are female. The attraction to her is from the waist up, but it can also be from the waist down. And they can experience pleasure playing with that person from the waist down. But that act, again, doesn't indicate
It's creepy when people say playing with fucking...
a sexual orientation. It indicates an attraction to the person, to the woman, the trans woman.
Come on. Surely no one in the LGBT community, because I know the LGBTQ plus community watches these videos. I know you do, okay? There's a lot of fucking legends out there who are a part of that community that watch these videos. None of you think that this is straight. Or at the very least you go, oh, it's a little bit not straight. Surely.
Actually, some of these men are attracted to gender fluidity in that the person exhibits both male and female body parts. And that's attractive to them. Just like some gay men are attracted to trans men who haven't had bottom surgery. That doesn't make them bi.
So they like vaginas. Fuck me. Guys, get a hobby. Collect Pokemon cards. Build fucking trains. Something. Gender and relationships. It doesn't have to be this confusing. Don't put all your eggs into this fucking basket. Just do anything else. Anything else.
Sydney Primary School has raised eyebrows after forcing students to chant "Always was, always will be Aboriginal land" at the start of every assembly. The school instructs children to place their hands on the ground while they repeat the words as part of an acknowledgement of country.
Okay, if you're not from Australia, you may not know what an acknowledgement of country is. Basically, it's where a member of the local Indigenous population stands up in front of a group of people. They do it at sporting events, they do it at school assemblies, they do it at awards nights, or whatever. They stand up and they say, welcome to the country. Or this is an acknowledgement of country. So they're acknowledging the previous, or the traditional owners, I guess, that white people came and destroyed their land and was horrible pieces of shit, which they were. Now, is there something wrong with having children at an assembly, or I don't know what you'd call it in America, but a gathering of everyone, on the grounds, almost praying in a way, having their hands on the ground, apologising. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Now, as a white person who, generations ago, people I may or may not have been related to, came here, stole land, killed people, did horrible things. They did it all over the world. The English did it, the Spanish did it, Africans did it as well. People did it everywhere. Muslims did it, fucking Christians did it. People have been pieces of shit everywhere. But as someone who lives in Australia now, who happens to be very white, I just find it quite horrific that people would actually apologise for something that they haven't done, because it makes the people who are apologising seem like the perpetrator, seem like the people who have done the wrong thing. And if you're indoctrinating children into that way of life, that's just not a way for a culture, a society to flourish. We all need to get along, no doubt, and we need to learn the history, and that includes the atrocities that have happened. But apologising for it by saying always was, always will be, I'm so sorry, it's so bad, I don't know, I just cannot, for whatever reason, get on board with that.
The New South Wales Department of Education encourages all staff to include a welcome to country or an acknowledgement of country in every meeting or event.
Now, this is the issue here. It's being forced on people. You have to do it. You don't have a choice. That's not a good way to come to terms with our past. That's not a good way to come to terms with the fact that cultures are different. That's not a good way to get along. Forcing people to do things. It's not a good way to do it.
I just made pronoun bracelets, and I would like to explain them.
Please do.
This one stands for he, him, so green and blue, more masculine colors, I guess. This one stands for she, her, so pink and purple, more feminine colors.
Makes sense.
And then this one stands for they, them, and it's
They,
yellow,
them,
and
yellow
orange,
and orange,
which are
no
like
doubt.
gender-neutral colors.
Okay.
When I wear this one, it means that I just go by they, them. When I wear these two together, it means I go by she, them.
Oh, so it's like a
when
name
I wear these
tag.
together, it means I go by he, them. When I wear all of them, it means that I go by all pronouns. And when I wear these together, it means that I go by she, him.
This is the problem. These are the people who will be voting in the US election. These people who you're... Oh, God. This is the problem with people having access, I've said it a million times, to the internet. You have to listen to people like this speak. But also, these people vote on policy, these people vote on politics, and these are the people who you find in comment sections. These are the people you're arguing with. These are the people I'm arguing with. I don't know what to even say about that. Like, I know this is like a young person and obviously they're confused, but it's the internet that's allowing these things to happen. And these people are out there making these videos and they're getting a following and they're convincing other people that this is the way to live their life. This is how you should interact with yourself and other people and how you should communicate, and you need fucking wristbands to tell people which fucking pronouns to use. A hobby would be lovely. Anything.
The flag doesn't defend me. The American flag scares me.
This is from Libs of TikTok, the best Twitter page. The American flag scares this lady because if you fly it, it means you're a white supremacist and a colonizer.
The American flag scares me.
She's scared.
To me, waving the American flag is the equivalent...
Is that her fucking phone or mine?
Waving the American flag is the
Okay.
equivalent
I was freaking
of
out.
declaring yourself a KKK member.
Right, so if you wave the American flag, and I imagine this person thinks the exact same about the Australian flag or the British flag or whatever, you're the equivalent of the KKK. Okay, how about this? How about you just solemnly get fucked? That's the most Australian way that I can put this in the most delicate situation. Get fucked, lady. We should all, this is what I love about America, is people have their flags out the front of their house. People should do it more in Australia. You should be proud of your nation and everyone that's in it, every colour and creed and nationality. You should be proud of that shit. You should be proud of the people who have fought for that country, who have died for that country, who have built that country. Fucking, whatever you do, don't listen to people like this.
It just indicates that you are a white supremacist.
No.
It indicates that you are a settler, colonial piece of shit. Sorry.
Have you got the Black Lives Matter fucking fist there? Beautiful.
Not sorry.
Love it.
If you fly the US flag, you are ideologically a settler, colonial piece of shit.
This is the problem. We're all settlers. If you go back far enough, we've all settled on different lands. And this is what people can't seem to understand, is that yes, the way that countries have been colonised in the past 300 years, 400 years, has been horrific and horrible and rude and mean, but that's human nature. We move around, we do horrible things, and hopefully we can just learn from it and never do it again. But people like this, it's just shit. It's just, all they're doing is creating wars between people that don't want these wars. No one wants these wars between black people, white people, brown people. We don't want this shit. This is the thing. I think all people who would be called right-wing, they just want to get along with everyone. But it seems the culture wars come more from people like her than dirty white pricks like me.
Being child-free threatens the patriarchy.
No, it doesn't. It just means you're going to die sad and alone. Next.
Not a day goes by that I'm not grateful to be serving at this period of time.
I guess this is someone in the army. This is from Libs of TikTok. This man who thinks he's... I'm not even going to read that. Bleep that out. Jesus Christ. Says she is Libs of TikTok. Pull your heads in. Glad to be serving in the military now so she can undergo full gender transition and get lip injections, Botox and laser hair removal and hormones all paid for. Really? Is that, can you pay for that? Like the army pays for that?
Being able to undergo a full gender transition beyond hormones.
Wow.
Laser hair removal, Botox, lip injections, hair lowering. Like literally.
Hair lowering, I need that, fuck.
Cannot be more thankful to be alive now.
That is crazy. I hope the soldiers who served on D-Day, I hope they got hormone replacement therapy. I hope they got Botox before they stormed the beaches of Normandy. These are the people you want fighting for you in World War III. You want clits bigger than you can fucking imagine. You want big old clits, you want tiny dicks, you want balls shriveled up. That's what you want. That's how you're going to beat Putin. That's how you're going to beat Kim Jong-un. You're going to run around with tiny dicks and big clits. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we need. That's what we fucking need. What am I even talking about? What an amazing video. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Be Nick Stinks. Toodaloo au revoir. Bye-bye.